Well, welcome back to Timeline Ranch. So I'll show you what my plans are for today. It's a beautiful day so far anyway. It's supposed to be nice today. So the big plans are to get these trees in the ground. Got 3 Chinese chestnut, 3 English walnut, and 3 Mission Texas almond trees. And they're going to go on those 9 spaces that I pre-dug and put some topsoil down in. But first thing in the morning here, I need to get this trailer unloaded. I'll take, this fencing is for going around those trees to keep the mule deer from getting to them. I was able to get this leaf spring changed out the other day. Yeah, I haven't had one break that way. I've had it stretch the eye out where that bolt goes through, this bolt right here, but I haven't ever had it just break like that. So I've got my new rim, new tire, and new leaf spring. I'll put some air in that other tire just to see where it's leaking, because I don't know what happened to it. It's kind of weird how it happened. This is that leaf spring that I took out. And you can see that thing just broke. Should be like that. Yeah, I've had this part stretch out and it come out, but I've never had it just break like that. Yeah, let me get started. There's a little moisture in it. That's all it needs, just a little bit. It's probably good that it did rain after I dug this other hole out. Help hydrate the soil a little bit more. I'm gonna grab a few shovels of that broke down material that's in the pond. Now look at the color of that pond soup there. It's good stuff. I'm sure the tree will be quite happy to have that. You can see some purslane growing in here. This little baby purslane right there. Garden purslane, call it. I actually brought some golden purslane seeds that I ordered. We'll see how they grow out here. Well, that's the last tree to plant today. I've got 3 moringas still to plant, but that's not going to happen today. Yeah, I think that's about as much hand digging as I want to do for one day. Kind of muddied up the pond water a little bit. Still looks pretty decent though. I planted, here's the existing, this was the very first pecan tree that I planted right here. Almost 3 years ago now. So, English walnut, there's 3 of them. And then I did the Mission Texas almond, and then the Chinese chestnut on the end. So 3, 3, and 3. This is the better looking of the English walnuts. I had this one in the cab of the truck. I couldn't fit the other 2, but they barely had any leaves coming out, so they just had to tough it out in the back of the truck for around 700 miles. This one has some wind damage, wind burn. It'll come back though. It's got some other little buds that'll come out that'll be perfect. This one's in the back of the truck too, but the leaf was a little smaller, so it didn't seem to get as much damage. This will be the only time I water them. Should never have to water them again because they get their water from underground from the pond. I just watered them this time to get all the air out of that loose soil. I guess next time I'll be putting the T-post and fence around them to keep the mule deer from chewing on them. Hopefully they won't do anything tonight to them. I guess we'll see in the morning, huh? These are the Chinese chestnut. They were in the cab of the truck, but they still got smashed a little bit. I was very limited on space this trip. In the cab of the truck anyway. This was the first one that came out, leafed out. It's gonna be a beautiful sight here in about 5-6 years when these are throwing some shade out. Yeah, I kind of wish the water level was down more, so I could have taken that section of soil out there. It'll be all right. You know, all this is going to be underwater when the pond fills up again. Have to be another time to dig that out. Now I'm going to work on taking this shelf back further, hauling off all these spoils from when I dug this hole here. It's mostly rock. You know, I bet 90% of that's rock over there. Well, I guess that's it for this one. See you on the next one.